morning, Stampers. This is Sissy with stampinwithsissy.net. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I wanted to show you how I colored this baby on this adorable baby card using this aqua painter, my Stampin' Up! Stamp pads, and the beautiful Sweet Baby bundle. This has this adorable baby in a little bouncer here, another baby, a little blanket you could put over the baby, cute little onesie, hat, little hairband. The greetings are bring on the bows, jump for joy, mama's boy, daddy's girl, it's a boy, and cute and cuddly, soft and sweet, someone to make your life complete. For the background on the circle, I used the poem, and then I stamped out this adorable jumper with the thinlits over here. I used the Twinkle Twinkle baby paper for the paper that backs the sentiment here. And look at these thinlits. Here's the little hat, the jumper, baby bottle, a little onesie, a hairband. This you can cut out and fold over for a blanket to wrap the baby in. Here's the lace that you see right here on the card. And of course the baby, and this is just a little blanket that you can put over the baby. It's just so adorable. So let's get started. This time I wanted to do something for a girl, and on this background piece, I did it full strength here, and then on this one I decided to stamp off once so that it's more of a background instead of something that you're supposed to read, and you can't read because it's behind the jumper. I also wanted to point out, I used the dynamic tufted embossing folder. On the blue one, I did not spritz the paper before I embossed it, and then on the pink one I did, so you can see the difference there. Makes a big difference. So when you're using the dynamic folders, just take one of your Stampin' Up! Spritzers, lightly spritz the cardstock, and then emboss it, and you'll get a much more dynamic image. Okay, I've done a lot of this work for us. What I really wanted to show you is how to paint this adorable baby using the Stampin' Up! Pad. So what I'm going to do, this is our old pad, is press it, open it up. I'm going to drop a couple of drops of water in here because I want to start out light. You can always add color if the color isn't as deep as you want it, but you can't take it away once you put it on there. So I'm just going to color in the hair, and that is very light. I want it to be darker. I love the watercolor image you get, and it's so simple, it just takes minutes. There's her hair. I'm going to take a paper towel here and wipe off my color. Open up my pink. Oops, first I have to press it. This is another, I guess all of these stamp pads I'm using are older. This is Blushing Bride to match the cardstock. See how easy that is? Looks like I got a little bit too much water on here. You want to be careful not to do that. And I'm taking my basic gray to match the background paper, just to color the jumper. You can clean the lid after you've done this if it bothers you to have the color in the lid. I just leave it because I use it often enough that I feel like I don't have to waste as much ink. For the face, I'm going to use our Ivory Stampin' Blend. I'm going to take the dark pink Pirouette Stampin' Blend and just add some color to these dots here. I'm coloring this sweet heart up here. Now I'll take off Thinlit and carefully, a friend of mine, Cheryl Bigelow, turned me on to Scotch tape has a temporary tape, and it's just perfect for positioning your dies over your stamps. So it does not pull at the paper or tear the paper anyway. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend that because I've used washi tape, I've used art tape, everything I've used is torn the paper. So just a little tip. Now I'm using my base plate for my Big Shot. I'm using the thin die adapter. I'm using the clear plastic plate and then putting another one on top. I'm going to run this through my Big Shot. And look how cute. Now I have a little tiny hole puncher that I'm going to punch these 3 holes out. By the way, all of the measurements and the supplies that you need for this card you can find on my website at www.stampinwithsissy.net. Now I'm going to take the thread that came in my Share What You Love embellishment kit, and with a little, let's see what size hook is this crochet hook, size 6 crochet hook, because it's really hard to thread the thread through these teeny tiny holes. Let's pull this through. Tie a little bow. Okay, now we can put this together. I've already put my tear and tape on the back of this embossed paper. I use the tear and tape because it's stronger than most tapes, and I found it doesn't stick as well if I just use the snail adhesive. You can see that's a little bit longer, so I'll just take my nippers and turn that up a bit. Then I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue, and I'm going to add the little lace here. This card is actually a card that one of my clients saw in our catalog and asked me to help her make it for a baby shower she's giving. So if you don't have a catalog, let me know and I'd be happy to send one to you for no charge at all. And here I'm going to add ribbon. I love this ribbon. It's so beautiful. And again, I like to use the tear and tape to adhere it so that it will stick really well. I'm going to use liquid glue on this too. Liquid glue does seem to hold a little bit better than the snail adhesive. I'm going to use some mini dimensionals to adhere a little sentiment here. I did this part first because in this one I forgot and stamped the Jump for Joy later, and I like how it's closer to the sentiment. So then I popped this part of the card up with dimensionals. And you want to be careful when you put these down. These dimensionals really stick. I always open the card before I adhere it so that I don't get it upside down or backwards, or believe me, I've done that more than my share. Okay. I'll use my liquid glue on this circle here. There. And with my dimensionals, I think I'm going to use this baby ones for the top, right here. And the bigger ones for the body. Another change you'll see that I did in these two cards, which was actually honestly a mistake. On this card, there's a little stamp that stamps this adorable chain for your little jumper to hang on. And when I was stamping this, I thought, oh, a bottle would look really cute there. I think I'll put a bottle there, and totally forgot about the chain. So this one's going on without a chain. There it is. I hope you enjoyed this video and will come back and visit me again. If you want the measurements and details and supplies to make these cards, please visit me at www.stampingwithsissy.net. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.